Hey, it's Wellness Wednesday. I'm Cherette. I'm your host for Wellness Wednesdays. And today I'm talking about resting. Rest is so important. When we talk about health, we are always talking about, I need to be talking about hydration, y'all. Dang, y'all see my lips? I'm over here looking like Ashley Larry. I'm drinking water. Ooh, the glare. Okay, there you go. So I'm talking about rest. Hold on. My bad, y'all. You know, I'm still trying to get used to being up here in the room since the seasons change. Oh, maybe this will work. Bam! Or not. I don't know. I got to figure this out next time before I get online, y'all. So you're going to have to excuse me. Does that work? Oh, it's from over here. Yeah. There we go. Okay. There we go. So I'm getting used to doing Wellness Wednesdays from upstairs because it's warmer here. So anywho, today we're talking about rest. 'Tis the season of rest. Winter time actually tells us to slow the fuck down. And I'm talking about rest today because I took a day of rest. Now, usually I do, I don't want to say uphold the Sabbath, but I do acknowledge the Sabbath. And on Saturdays, I try not to do any work. And it's really funny because freaking I try to work sometimes on Saturdays, and it fails me like every time. The universe is like, nah, sis. So I get like shut down basically. So I've been upholding the Sabbath actually more because of the universe. So it's funny, when I made the decision, I was like, yo, I'm not, gonna start working or like, yeah, I got a lot going on today. I'm gonna stop working on the Sabbath. The universe has made me uphold it basically. Every time I go and try to do something, it literally fails. Like it just doesn't go through. And a lot of the times I am actually out of the last 5 times that I tried to work the Sabbath, I've been blocked from working and still got paid. So there you go. Anyway, but I do uphold the Sabbath where I don't work, but I found that it's not necessarily a day of rest. A lot of times I'm doing things, I'm out, there's a lot of events. And so that's why I say I'm not upholding it, because I'm not like, it's not a day of rest, but it's a day of not working. That has provided a lot of benefit to my life, because I didn't realize for a long time that I don't have a day where I don't work. And I like to say this quote all the time. There's an organization in Atlanta called the Nap Ministries. If you don't know about them, look them up. It's an awesome organization. But it was said during one of the Nap Ministries services that the revolution will be won by well-rested people. And that really hit me. in my heart chakra because I was like, damn, I'm out here. Like, I know that I am literally made to be influential. I can look at my personality, I can look at my lineage and see that. But until very recently, there's a yoga studio called, there was a yoga studio, it shut down, but it's called Sacred Chill West. So I was doing Sacred Chill West and the Nat Ministries at the same time. And I'm just like, I can't help people right now. Like, I'm tired, okay? And we're in this culture, it's like grind, 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 go, go, go. And it is true, like you do have to work to get stuff, but it's like, how can you work if you don't rest? Like, for some reason, we forget about the rest. And like, that's the part that's not to be forgotten, because literally you can't function without rest. So today I'm talking about rest because I had to sit my ass down today and go to fuck to sleep. Okay. Now I'm not gonna show y'all all my business, but I'm in my room and it looks a hot ass mess. Okay. Like a hot ass mess. And today I woke up and I did my thing. I did my yoga. I meditated for a little bit. I smoked my J and I was like, let me go work. And I went to work for like an hour, y'all. And honestly, I just wasn't having it. And I was like, I'm going to go back home. And I made some tea and I literally took my ass back to sleep. And I slept for like 5 hours. And then I got up, I made some more tea and I had some salad. And then I took another nap. And then I learned about trading Bitcoins and financial literacy. And then I'm doing Wellness Wednesdays. And that's literally been my day. My room back here still looks a hot ass mess. I didn't cook shit. My lover is coming home and I'm like, we're going to have to go get something to eat because I'm not doing it. And I'm just not working today. And right now, when I woke up, yesterday was interesting for me. I'm planning this trip to Colorado and it's just been interesting. But my heart was palpitating yesterday is what was happening because I'm like, this can't be real. But what I learned in that moment, I had to look at myself. And it was like, when you plan stuff and people don't show up, it doesn't matter. It never matters if people come to your shit or not. It just doesn't. And honestly, when you have things and people feel a certain way about them, a lot of times you don't have anything to do with it. Like, sometimes you do, a lot of times you don't. Like, maybe you could have made things clearer. Maybe you could have marketed for your event a little more. There are measures like that, yeah, you do have to be accountable for. But some people literally just don't want to come. And what I've had to learn through running my travel company with Travel With Me Now is that when people don't want to come, you don't want them there. Okay. I had a trip where this lady, she didn't want to come. And I was like, oh, come on. And I made it enticing. I was like, you can do this and that, and we'll just get to work, because I didn't want to give her back her money, basically, is what it was. I'm just being honest with y'all. Y'all, she came on the trip and wreaked havoc on all my nerves, okay? I would have gladly paid $600 to kick her ass out the damn house, okay? Like, that was, yeah, it was $600. That was the worst money I made. I didn't make 600 on it. I made like 3 on it, but whatever. I would have gave all of it back. I don't even care, because she didn't want to come and there was a reason. So yesterday I forgot that and my heart started palpitating and I was reactive. I was so reactive. Like, people were saying things to me and I was just really like, I can't take this, or they're not thinking about this, and da-da-da. Not to say that my feelings were invalid, but I was hella reactive. And when I sat back and looked at how I was reacting at the situation, I was like, I need to breathe. Like, I need to take a few breaths and understand that nothing in this life happens to me. Okay. One of my affirmations is the universe is conspiring for my desires. All of the universe is conspiring for my desires. All of the universe is conspiring for my desires. I affirm that to myself so much throughout the day. And the reason why is because no matter what is happening in life, somebody could have just passed and not made it to the next day. You could have got your car repoed. You could have got evicted out the house today. Right now, you could be hungry and not have no food. But literally, there's a lesson in whatever you're going through. The difference in how we live our life is not what's going on, but it's how we perceive what's going on. Your perception of what is happening right now can change what happens tomorrow. It will change what happens tomorrow. Let me be clear. And so yesterday when I was reactive, when I was thinking about like, oh, woe is me, everyone keeps doing this to me. Don't they understand what I'm going through? I was like, Joe, you need to breathe. And when I said that to myself that I need to breathe, like I took a breath and I was like, I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I've been going and I'm just tired. And so all of the words that came out to my friends in the moment, it was because I was tired and I was reacting. So I have to realize that in my life, my tiredness, my need for sleep, for rest, it comes up in a lot of different ways. Yesterday, for me, it came up that I was reactive as fuck. Jesus, I was so reactive. Sometimes I get headaches. Sometimes I don't want to eat. Sometimes I am moody as fuck. Oh my God. Sometimes when I get tired, like, I'm a bitchoid. Like, it happens. Like, I get really reactive. My voice gets raised when I'm talking to people. I be like, it's like a little kid, like when a kid needs to take a nap, y'all know how crazy they get. And we be looking at them like, instead of banging your head against the wall, you could just go and nap. That's how we are as adults. Like when you need rest, it comes out in so many different ways. Like you could just be drinking or like coffee or like your relationship. You're not communicating with your partner. You don't want sex anymore. You binge eating or maybe you're not eating anymore. And like literally all you have to do is like sit your ass down and take a nap. And so rest is important. Like we can take segments out of a day, but I strongly urge you to take days where you don't do anything. Today I did nothing. I rested. Even when I get off of here, I'm probably gonna watch a movie, eat some food, and that's it. I'm gonna go back to sleep. And guess what? I feel amazing, you guys. Like I feel do y'all see my skin is all glowing? I'm over here relaxation town. Dirty dishes in the sink, laundry back there that needs to be done. My bed right now is not even made because my sheets are dirty. I don't even know how I'm going to go to sleep tonight. Maybe I'll just curl up in a blanket on my mattress that has no bedding. I don't know. But I don't care because today was not about that. Today was about sleeping, okay? There are things that happen when you sleep that we just don't even talk about, right? Like when you sleep, your body and your mind are literally healing themselves, right? Like there is actual cell regeneration going on. And so when you have these, what do I want to call them? Symptoms. There are symptoms. Literally, we have symptoms of sleep deprivation, right? So when these symptoms come up, it's literally your body telling you, I need to kick into a state of sleep. I need to kick into a state of healing. And sometimes you don't even necessarily have to go to sleep. Sometimes, I keep going back to babies because I don't know why we changed from a lifestyle from what we were doing as babies. It's weird. But even like when you have a baby and you're like, you don't have to go to sleep, but your ass got to sit down. We can do that too. Like literally, you can take time to just sit down, even if it's not sleeping. I need some more water, guys. So, what does this do for you? Okay. My bad. It's getting wet over here. Oh, because I didn't. Yeah. Sleep, y'all know what sleep does for you. But when you need a day of rest, first of all, I would say rest, you should treat it like your gas tank, okay? You should not burn out to the point where you're like, okay, the day is the day, I got to get this rest. Like, you should be at a quarter of a tank before you're like, okay, I'm clocked out. Well, I say clocked out and checked out, but I was talking to my lover and he was like, I don't see it as a check out. I see it as a check in. And I was like, I like that because you're like checking in with yourself and like not doing anything. But anyway, don't wait until you have an empty tank. Okay. Like when your tank is at 3/4, okay, you actually, that's when you actually need your day of rest. And this is so important. I know it's not always, we don't always have ideal situations, right? So sometimes we do get those times where it's just like it hits you and you just need today. Okay. But in general, I like to schedule days of rest. Like just like you schedule um spa appointments, I like to schedule days where I don't do anything. And what that does is it helps me not get too So I've been slacking this month. I'm not gonna lie. Um, Recently here, my grandma transitioned and it's been weird. There's been a lot that have been like right along with it, and my brain has been fucking like mush. I've had mush brain. Again, these are signs that I need a day of rest, right? My brain kind of got mushy and it was like a pressure cooker. Like I felt it. And I let myself get to eat. And so today, although I was on E because I feel great now, y'all. I say schedule it because it was harder for me to rest today because my room is looking how it is, the kitchen's looking how it is, and I didn't prepare for it. So what happens when you prepare for your day of rest? That means you can get more rest. You never have to think about your house looking crazy. Maybe you can clean it up first. And you can prepare. You don't have to leave the house if you don't want to. It just, when I prep my day of rest, it just flows smooth. And I really don't do shit. Okay. Now, today, I'm like, dang, I got to go find food. So I always say prepare for it and make sure that you are at a quarter tank. Okay. So for me, I like to have one day of rest a month where I don't do anything. I barely talk on the phone. I could be up in here reading books, eating snacks. I had snacks today. I could write in my journal. I could do nothing. I could be listening to music, whatever I want to do. That's absolutely nothing. That's what I do. So I love to plan the days. And I used to be a little bougie, y'all. I didn't got off my rockers, but I think the pandemic. I used to plan my days of rest out, like maybe go to Jeju or like go get a hotel room and like watch free Showtime all night. Sometimes I would save, y'all, this is what I really loved. I would save up for like if I had a show or something I wanted to watch, I would like not watch a few episodes and save up to my hotel room and like go do that in the hotel room real quick. That was awesome. But get a plush bed, like whatever you need to do to stop your brain. we have to take moments. When we do this, it connects us back to our mindfulness. What that means is that once you get your day of rest, on the other side, your brain won't be as foggy. You won't be as reactive. And I equate reactiveness to mindfulness. If you are mindful of yourself, your emotions, and what you're going through, you can not react, but express yourself differently. You can be yourself in the moment. Now, if you're a person who literally like you're on 10, whatever, that's how you are, okay, but I just think that most of us are in this state of tiredness, and that's why we're reactive. So there is a difference, and there are some people who are on 10 all the time, but once you have your day of rest, on the other side of that, it becomes mindful. When somebody says something to you, you can be mindful of what is happening. So you don't just react to it. You're like, okay, they said this, and you can actually process it. And I find that after my day of rest, I am so unbothered, y'all. I do not care. Somebody can go down the street and like be calling me names, be like, girl, you fat. And I'd be like, girl, thank you. Ain't my ass looking good, girl? I've been working on it. You know what I'm saying? But when I'm tired, for like whatever reasons biologically, it registers as an attack. And it's not even for whatever reasons. The reason why when you're tired, things feel more like you're being attacked, it feels more what's the word I'm looking for? Like things are being done to you, is because literally you're in a pressure cooker. Your body's tired, your mind's tired, you're not able to process things correctly. So when someone says something or does something to you, you automatically go into fight or flight, like defense mode, because your body is literally working in a fight or flight state, right? Like you're at your last wit. You don't have the energy, you don't have the space. Your bandwidth is reached. All right. So when you rest, you're actually recharging it. It's like, okay, the best example we can have is our phones. You guys like my case? Isn't it cute? It says, respect my hair. I just thought that was the cutest thing. I was like, I gotta buy it. Anyway, so just like when you're on your phone, okay, when your phone gets down to 5%, right? I dare you to go log on to YouTube and try to watch a video. Okay, the bandwidth is reached. Okay, your phone will probably let you turn on the video and then it'll be like you're guessing. That was me turning off the phone. But it doesn't work. That's how you are just like that. You have a certain amount of energy that you can do. Your bandwidth is but so big. And when you're tired and your body is running off of fumes, you literally don't have the bandwidth to process. Your body will literally shut you down so that you can recharge your battery. So don't let it happen. Like recharge yourself before you get there. Okay. But what happens is just the same as even, okay, so with your phone, if you're on 5%, right, and you are trying to watch a YouTube video, you can't, it'll probably shut down. But if you plug it up and charge it a little bit, then you can watch the video. It's nothing. So a lot of the times we feel like what's going on in our life and the situation is the problem, when really we're tired, okay? Really, we need to charge our energy, our batteries, and then this problem over here, we can actually deal with it a lot better. Not to say that whatever's going on over here is not something that, is, if you, for instance, get your car repoed, like your car's still getting repoed. Okay, it's not going to change that. But when you are well rested, your process of how you process it and how you perceive it is different. Therefore, that same situation that happens because you're well rested, you can now deal with it differently. It's not the camel that broke, it's not the straw that broke the camel's back. Is it a straw? Dang. So I'm just now like really hearing that, like it was a straw that broke the camel's back. Like that stuff had to be piling up. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Anyway, so yeah, you have to recharge yourself in order to give room for your bandwidth. Okay. So now that I'm rested, I'm looking at the same exact situations that happened yesterday, and I'm happy about it. I'm like, you know what? People aren't coming on my trip. Like, yay, it's less people I have to deal with. It that means the cars can be smaller. I don't have to deal with people. And we're in a mansion. I'm excited. I'm really excited. And now we get to have trips to the spa because it's but so many of us, and we can like pile into 2 cars and like go places. You know what I'm saying? So it's actually like a dope thing that people are like, yo, I don't want to go on your birthday trip anymore. Now, today, after I rested, I'm like, great. Thank you. Yesterday, I was like, bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Niggas don't understand. My grandma just passed and they acting crazy. They don't know me. We not friends, son. I don't got no friends. Y'all, yesterday I was tripping. I was like, it's me against the world. And today I'm like, sips my tea. Okay? Because why? I'm rested. So it's not going to change your situation, but how you perceive it is heavily based on the state that your body is in. And when you're tired, your body is in fight or flight. It's easier for your heart rate to go up quicker. Your body's not digesting. Your digestion system, when you're stressed, your body can't digest things. So like when you're eating, you're not getting the same benefits. Even if it's junk food, like there is, I don't talk about this often because I don't know why. Whatever. Junk food, right? I am not opposed to junk food because I still eat it in my life. But I think that we have to use it in its place. Like it shouldn't be like, oh, every week or whatever I go to do this. Anyway, when you have junk food, sometimes there is a cognitive shift in your body. Like literally you eat something and in your brain, in your emotion, in your house emotions, it makes you feel good. It makes you feel connected. My grandma just passed. I want to make broccoli bread. Broccoli bread is her thing that she made for me when I was young. So when I make broccoli bread, it's not the healthiest, it's not healthy. Okay. But when I smell it and when I taste it and when I make it and remember my grandma, it will send signals to my brain and my body of like um, feel good, like, boosting, like mood boosting nerves. So there is a part of food that's not healthy that is very beneficial for us sometimes. And I think, this is the transition that we always talk about. Sometimes I don't think I'll always have to make broccoli bread to, connect to my grandma, whatever. But for right now, where I'm at right now, it helps, even though it's junky, right? So when you're transitioning into anything, sometimes I like to lean on comforts. But when you're tired, literally, even when you take in the comforts, your body can't process them because your body's tired. So this is with a lot of things. Like I noticed that today before I rested, my meditation was not as productive. Like I did meditate. So it's like when you're stressed out and you're tired, you can be doing all the things. You can be doing everything that makes you healthy or should be making you feel better. And because your body's tired, you can't process it. So rest is important. If you got nothing else from today, take a day of rest. Please schedule it. Schedule your day of rest. If you got to tell everybody, leave me the fuck alone today, I'm resting, do that. But you have to have rest in order to be healthy. It is non-negotiable. And I'm not talking about oh, let me go to the spa and move around and do this. Like, no, sit your ass down and don't do nothing and go to sleep as many times as you need to in a day. I'm about to go eat and go back to sleep for the 5th time a day, the 4th time a day, something like that. So schedule your day of rest. And do it so that you can process life like it's for you. It's not for anyone else, it's for you. Taking care of yourself, step 1, literally is get your ass some rest. Okay? So follow me if you haven't already. I'm just Be Healthy Now, the letter B, just the letter B. So just BeHealthyNow.com. I'm just Be Healthy Now, Facebook and Instagram. Go ahead and follow me. Join the crew on my email list because I'm bomb and dope and you just want to talk to me. That's why you're here right now. I'm going to tune in next week. Next week will be what, the 7th, 8th, 9th? I'll be in Denver next week. So my next my next Wellness Wednesday, I'll be streaming from Denver. The one after that, I might be too, but I don't know if I'll still be there. We'll see. I don't know, y'all, but I'll be in Denver. If y'all have anything for me to do in Denver, or if y'all are in Denver and y'all want to connect, hit me up in my DMs. Slide in my DMs is welcome, Lord. Thank you. All right, and let me know what's up. Until then, y'all, get your rest, okay? I will see y'all next week, same time, same place for Wellness Wednesdays. Peace.